Breaking news. Reports are coming in that GameGuard is preventing over 30,000 Helldivers from supporting the current major order.
So, GameGuard's decided democracy's biggest threat today is us. 30,000 Helldivers grounded, one major order hanging by a thread, and Command's response? Please stand by. Right. Well, this isn't your usual broadcast, and it sure as hell isn't a normal briefing. No war map, no directives, just the sound of every Helldiver waiting to drop. So grab a drink, calibrate your rifle, and enjoy the show. Because if we can't deploy, we might as well make some noise.
Sending down support weapon.
Good day, it's day 629 of the Galactic War. This is Hell Commander, who should be over Oshaune. Basically speaking to the existing assault on Terrek and Gacrux, where the Rupture strain has reemerged. Now, I can't do that because I'm in the companion app, and the only thing I can record right now is simply because I am unable to log into the game. I came to record some footage. I was going to do an SOS mission down onto Terrek, and I wanted to get some live footage of me engaging the Rupture strain to test it for a video I'm working on in regards to the updates. I haven't put one out yet. I've been gathering data in regards to this, and in doing so, I came across this error. So this basically guard FAQ page attempts to load. It doesn't, as you can see. So there's something wrong with the server, and I get this message. GameGuard initialized an error. Try rebooting and closing all programs that might interfere, and try again. Please contact support at this is the error code. So me not thinking there was anything big going on, I decided to go through, and there's quite a number of things you can do. I restarted my PC. I checked my internet. I whitelisted GameGuard within my firewall. I actually disabled my firewall. I deleted the GameGuard folder. I ran the game as administrator. I temporarily disabled my network adapter drivers, the IPv6 option. I verified the integrity twice. I even uninstalled the entire game, deleted all the files, and reinstalled them all. And I was still unable to log in. So I got curious. I said, okay, well, what's going on? This seems odd that this is even happening. So I went over to Helldiver's Companion, or the Steam Workshop, Steam charts, and I wanted to take a look at what was going on. And what I came to, there was only 7,900 PC players online. And basically, it's currently 1,400 hours, so 2 o'clock Central Standard Time on October 29th. And for the same time, we would normally have 31,000 Helldivers online, which led me to believe that there was a widespread issue with GameGuard in relation to PC players. I also decided to go over to the Helldivers 2 Steam community, and I started looking into this, and apparently there's a massive global internet service outage going on. Ignore my impatient ranting, please. Essentially, that Amazon Cloud services have half the world without internet again. So GameGuard apparently is on Amazon Cloud services, and essentially this is preventing all PC players from able to log in at the moment. So this is not a good sign for GameGuard, as GameGuard has been a topic of interesting focus of the community as of late. Being that I did a search and I pulled up some recent quotes. So Airhead CEO Shams Georgiani stated on October 17th, they see no evidence that GameGuard is causing game performance issues or causing a boogeyman. And that's from Games Radar. An article on October 21st reports that Arrowhead has hinted at the possibility of removing or replacing GameGuard after community pressure, though this is not a formal committed out announcement. Community forums show that players are reporting GameGuard errors, failed to connect to the update server, same codes we're getting, and providing workarounds. But these are only user reported, so there's no official announcement from Arrowhead at the moment. And being that there is most likely a widespread issue, so a huge Microsoft cloud crash leaves half the world without internet again. Microsoft Azure outage appears to be affecting dozens of platforms from Microsoft 360, Xbox, Outlook, Starbucks, Costco, Kroger, and apparently GameGuard is on the same systems that are basically suffering this outage. So, in lieu of that reality, there are 30,000 Helldivers that cannot dive and growing. Our current actual people online is only 32,000, so this would represent the PlayStation players and the Xbox players. Apparently, they're not having issues because GameGuard is not installed on their systems because it's a PC-based application, based on my best knowledge. So right now we may have 32,000 Helldivers online, but Terrek has come under assault from the Rupture strain, which was going to be the focus of this video, as well as Gacrux has come under assault from the Rupture strain. Rupture strain has been seen on Boar Rock as well. And currently, Oshaune was basically withdrawal in 3 days, 8 hours. We are currently in a net negative loss. We do not have a sufficient Helldivers to overcome the 5% that's currently there. So depending on how long this outage is, over 50% of the Helldiver core is sitting on their thumbs and not able to dive. Hellmire is still secure and basically providing logistical support. The DSS is in orbit over Oshaune. And currently, heavy ordnance and orbital blockade is basically being built up and needs to be funded. Terrek is currently has 5,600 Helldivers. We're basically 1.5% less than we need, so we're going to be losing this. So basically, we need to double this in order for us to even meet this goal to prevent the Rupture strain and the gloom from spreading. Gacrux is even worse situation, only 1,235. And the Rupture strain has been seen on Fori Prime and Esker? No, in Boar Rock. So you can see these little icons indicate where the Rupture strain is. So it's making a re-emergence. The gloom is in active spreading as we speak. If I zoom out a little bit. But that was the point of the video. That's the best I can do for right now. So I want to basically provide some final thoughts. I don't know why GameGuard still exists within this game. I understand that there's cheaters that do exist and people will try to hack the system. But there's no evidence that GameGuard is actually preventing, from my knowledge and everything I've watched, that GameGuard is actually preventing anything from stopping the cheaters. I've been in missions where I've seen people not able to die. We could knock him down and keep him ragdolled, which we did. But he was actively griefing, so we basically laid our firepower onto him. I've seen people throw multiple strats of the same version, hacking-wise. I've seen, obviously, there's the sample that just broke the major order, where that we had to collect so many samples, and hackers basically just donated, and it became part of the story. So all these things are taking place. So with GameGuard now preventing 50% of the Helldiver core from diving, PC players are SOL luck. I am not able to play. I'm not able to get footage. I'm not able to... So am I quitting? I guess that goes back to that question. No, I'm being involuntarily quit due to AWS services. I think that's the issue. I'm going to look into it more. I'm going to provide a second video So that's what's going on right now. I haven't seen any announcement from Arrowhead in regards to this. I think this would be the final nail in the coffin when it comes to GameGuard being part of the thing. I think it should be removed, or at least replaced with a less invasive one that actually does not cause, like they say it doesn't cause performance issues, but it's obviously causing connection issues. This is not a new issue where GameGuard can't verify itself and then causes you to like go through a whole process of trying to verify files or like reinstalling the game and all these different things. So there's a small percentage of people that have been suffering through that. I was also going to go over the actual poll we took. We had 210 votes on what people's impressions of. As you can see, 73% say it was much better, but still needs some work. 15% say 100% improved. And these two down here, which is nothing's changed or still have major issues, are actually pretty low. I know it's a small sampling, but I was curious about the community surrounding us. And I was going to talk and dive into the actual patch as part of all this, but in lieu of that, this is what we got. So in the end, my opinion is GameGuard should go. I don't think it really serves a purpose. I think if they should pull it out. I don't know how integrated it is or how hard that would be to do. It's easy for us to say. But right now, I cannot play, and almost 30,000 PC players cannot play. And that, to me, is a disaster, considering the small goodwill that Arrowhead had. That Arrowhead has essentially had gained since Into the Unjust 4.1.0 patch had come out. They obviously, all this balancing has stirred up controversy. There's two sides of the coin on more damage, but then the change to the actual enemies durability and the flesh mobs. So this goodwill was starting to leak into the community. This fact that half the Helldiver Corps cannot actually log in, that's, like, in all honesty, there should be 60,000 right now. We should be dominating this major order. So Arrowhead's going to have to do something about this. This timer's still ticking away, and we should be able to make it up. But that's where we're at. So thank you for listening to the video. Sorry, it was a little impromptu. I just wanted to get it out there. So if you're searching for what's going on, at least there's something out there for you to see. Thank you very much for getting to this part of the video. Put in the comments if you're also suffering through the inability to log in via PC, or if Xbox or PC, PlayStation 5 players, if you're having any issues at either. And I'd really like to know. Share this, let people know that this is what's going on. And I want to thank you. My name is Lore. I am Hell Commander of Omega Squad. We have a Discord if you want to join, and hopefully this doesn't last too long, because right now we're pretty much shit out of luck. So that's all I got for now. Thank you for taking the time to get to this point in the video. And you have yourself a good day.
When systems fail and command goes silent, we do what Helldivers have always done. We wait. We prepare. And when the drop gates open again, we fall like judgment itself. GameGuard can ground the fleet, but it can't cage our purpose. Oshaune still burns, and every Helldiver out there knows exactly what comes next. For Super Earth, for every brother and sister still waiting to drop, hold the line. We'll make planetfall soon enough.